We have been all conditioned to accept authority, conditioned to accept what is pushed upon us. And look today, no one is talking about what's happening. Everyone has taken a side, and they are not even aware the danger of taking sides in such a situation which implies war, destruction. And we are so stupid because of our education. We are like educated just to be able to do some works that are not even relevant today because they are machines, they are EAs that will take it all. And what is to be left to us after all? This planet. Here. The trees, the air, the animals, the water that we depend on. And what we do actually, we destroy them. We destroy, and we came to a point now we can destroy it all. So we have nothing left. Can you imagine a world where all those bombs that we have made to destroy each other, this nuclear power that we have, go in chain because of one of the crazy, mindless leader that we have, and we destroy it all? What you will do? You will do like in your favorite film or video game, fighting each other for some water? Do you need such a thing to become aware of the importance of all this? It is all there. We are disconnected from nature. We don't know how it's good for us. We don't know how proper water and air is so important to us. And we don't know the value of it. Do we need to lose it all to become aware of its importance? Life is so beautiful. Life, if there is a God, it's life. Life is the only creator. Who created you? You who believe to a stupid organized religion. Who created you? A imagined man-made God? A father-like figure somewhere there looking at you and like caring about your stupid life? Is that something like that who created you? Or it's life? It's the nature, it's the evolution, it's the universe that created you. So, for me, the only creator is life. And someone who understands life become a creative human being. But the problem, maybe today, is that no one understands what is life. We think that non-real things are reality. We think that things that human being has created, invented, is the only reality, the only thing we have. Our businessmen are not creative enough. There are no human being that is creative. There are no human being that want to understand life. We are all afraid of life because human beings has made of something that is disgusting of it. Living in anxiety, fear, every day, and not being able to communicate with each other, not being able to share ideas. We are in the age of communication and we are incapable of communication. We are incapable of thinking together. We are incapable of thinking together. We are incapable to love. We don't know what is love. We all think love is desire. Love is somewhere there to find out. Love is my next purchase. Love is my next car. Love is my next salary. My next position in that company. That will be lovely. And we are so afraid to be alone. And at the same time, we are isolated. We are in our head all alone. At the same time, we are all the time in contact with something, occupied with people, doing nothing, being occupied, talking, chattering, to go nowhere, to lose time, to make time pass, because we are afraid to stand alone. We don't even know who we are. We don't know what is a theory. We don't know what is an idea. We don't know what is an ideal. We don't know what is thinking. And how you want to understand creation, life, God. The God which is there, which asks nothing from you. It asks nothing from you. It asks nothing from you. It's just there. Even its noise, its silence. It's love everyone. Doesn't divide. Give air to you, to the bad and to the good. Doesn't question you. Surely question your ideas, your ideals, your plans, because our plans never go as we want. Because life is not what we think of it. Life is not what we think of it. And yet, we are all in some plans. And you know what? If tomorrow there is a big war, forget your plans. It's already happened during Corona. You needed to forget your plans and we were so upset. We were traumatized to not to be able to go outside, to not to be able to go dance, drink, eat in a restaurant. We were so traumatized. We were so ridiculous. And then it's finished, like nothing happened. And here we are. Like, we don't want to hear about anything. We don't care about anything. Don't touch my daily life. I want to be able to do what I want. But friend, tomorrow everything can end. You don't realize this? We don't know what to do. We don't know how to get together. Even we have the most advanced way to connect each other. We don't know how to do it. I said that a creative human being is a human being that understands life. And you can see that if you go and watch, read what the ancient has said, ancient philosophers, ancient thinkers, they all talk about understanding oneself and understanding life. And they say you are like a nobody if you don't understand yourself. You have no basis for thinking. And this is our situation. We have no basis of thinking. We can't think by ourselves. We go on the internet finding opinions that fit us. We just try to be original. Having a good-looking clothes to please. We all pretend. And we all suffer. We don't know what is to be a human being. We don't know what is to live. And what is understanding oneself? Why to understand oneself? Why the ancient ones has talked so much about it? What's the point? And what's happened when you understand yourself? And why is the missing factor to not only change ourselves, but change our civilization altogether, our world altogether? Understanding yourself is not by reading a lot of books, by trying to self-improve yourself, or following the scriptures of Bible. In school, they show us example of great thinkers. And they think that by seeing those examples, we can become one. And we realize quickly that we are not like those ones. And what is to understand oneself if it's not reading a lot, traveling a lot? How I can understand myself? How I can find myself, as they say? Human beings are created in the environment they live, not only physically through evolution, but also psychologically through all the factors that are had influence on us, our family, our environment, our culture, our country, the religion we have been exposed to. And that shape us physically and also mentally. And physically we somehow understand ourselves. We have medicine. But psychologically we are totally lost. And this is the reason why things are like this. We are going into a war. This is so stupid that we will all cry and never be able to come back to what we had, the chance we had to live in such a beautiful planet. So mentally, we are literally ill. We are stupid. We don't understand ourselves psychologically. And understanding yourself, it's psychologically. It begins there. And how functions the psyche? Do you learn about this in school? If you don't know this, how you will know how to communicate, how to share, collaborate, or not to collaborate? How you will know what to do in life if you don't know what is thinking? Every human being thinks from his background. We are human beings. And the reason we are divided, it's because in the content of our brain, there are knowledge. Knowledge are information that we have been in contact. And our brain, it's not a choice. It's accumulate all of it. And it's create a content, which is our memory. And from that memory we think. From that memory, our brain go into movement. And this memory thing is so important and no one's talk about it. But it's so obvious also. You even know yourself that you are the result of your experience in life. The accumulation of experience. It's so important that the publicity exists. You can even say, I am not influenceable. Companies pay millions for publicity, so they know its work, how it works. Even a small image, a 3-second image, recorded in your brain, become a content. So your brain, in its decision making, obviously, in its decision making, come to use that data. So we are working as computers. That's as simple as that. The computers are influenced by our mechanism of thinking. And understanding yourself is that, to understand this mechanism of thinking, how it's work. And then, as a human being, we begin to think that we are from a nation, we are from a religion, we are from a race, and we identify. We say, I am this. My identity is this. That's true, your identity is this. But all that you have as content in your memory that you identify has been created by human beings. And it's all have been created by thought, by thinking. You don't identify to trees. You then don't identify to the planet. It's actually what we need to do, to identify to nature, to our planet, to identify to humanity rather than nations. That's why we are doing war, but we don't think that way. And it's because we are conditioned to think in certain way. And we are responsible, all of us are responsible to face that crisis, that social crisis we are in that social stupidity, general stupidity that we are in. And to face that, we need to not only understand our conditioning, how it's work, how it's coming to be, but also see how we can uncondition ourselves. And the only way to uncondition yourself is to understand how you are thinking. What is offered today as self-improvement, all the influencers that are talking, motivating people, it's another form of conditioning. You think negatively, think positively. We need to free our children from conditioning. We need to educate them in a way that they are human beings and not a label. The first step is to see how your brain functions simply. And psychologically, we are linked to our memory. Can you see that? Can you see each one of your thoughts are based on past experience? Can we live without identifying to our content? Can we live without saying, I am this or I am that? And what's the importance of all this? Not just dividing humanity.